Neal Morse on divine intervention and leaving Spocks Beard. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music. Some prog fans thought Neal Morse was crazy for leaving the progressive rock band Spocks Beard in 2002 with the release of their Snow album. The band was climbing and climbing, and then he got a voice from the big cheese up above.
I had been out running. This is it's a little bit of a weird story, but geez, I'd love to hear it. And I felt like I should go a different direction than I normally ran. And I kind of felt the Lord nudging me a different direction. And I was a little bit scared to do that because I thought there were a lot of big dogs that way. And I didn't want to get bit, especially on my hands. I had a tour coming up. And so when I went the other direction, I just had this feeling, and I started praying, and I felt like the Lord said to me, it's time, and you know. When the Lord talks to me, usually it's like really short, like one word, or it was just, it's time. And then when I was like, well, time for what? Time for what? You know. And I did know. I didn't want it to be that. I mean, I loved the guys, and I loved what we created. I mean, imagine you lived your whole life to be in the music business, and you flounder and you're just like dying. You know, what am I going to do with my life? This is the only thing I love and the only skill that I have, and I'm just nowhere, you know, playing for $50 a night, playing other people's music for $50 a night, you know. What am I going to do with my life? And then, miracle of miracles, you know, you actually generate, you know, start to have a career at 40, you know. Yeah. And then God wants you to quit. I mean, that was at the height. When I felt that from the Lord, that was when Spocks Beard and Transatlantic both were, you know, doing the best of their careers. They were kind of at the top of their season, really. And so that was quite a thing. Well, I don't know if that's true with Transatlantic, because when we came back and did the Whirlwind, you know, that was a pretty high mark, too. But I'm just saying that business-wise, things were really good, and for the first time in my life. And so there was just a lot of things to consider, and it took me 9 months to actually. What I felt when I prayed about it was finish the album you're working on, and then quit the band and await further instructions. So under extreme duress, that's what I did.
Neal Morse's brand new album is a rock opera called Jesus Christ, the Exorcist. Some people are calling it the 2019 version of Jesus Christ Superstar. Go to nealmorse.com for details. We also have a longer feature on the album on our sister channel called Rock History Book, where Neal talks about some of the choice individual tracks from the album and inspiration behind the project. We'll have a link in the description of this video of that video. We'll have more from Neal Morse coming up next week. We always want to talk to important, interesting people with things to say. And we're hoping that you have an open mind with some of the people we feature on this channel. If they're interesting and they release good music, we want to put them on. I'm John Beaudin. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. This is Rock History Music.